Hi everybody, I am reorganizing my alcohol inks. So I use the Altenew Artist Marker um, alcohol markers. And I had bought a few of the alcohol inks on, as they have been on sale. And this one was going dry on me. So, of course, I did not have that particular ink in the refill. So, I went on to their website and they were having a sale on their inks. So, I bought 3 sets, which is, what I could afford. And I will get them a little bit along. But anyway, this was full, but this is the only bin I had for them. So we were at Lowe's and I bought this one. And I am not sure. We're just going to have to see. I think this was like $8, but then they had 2 of these. These have lids. I'm not going to use the lids. These were $2 a piece. So I'm just going to see how these will fit in these containers. And I wish there was an easier way to open these. A lot of these bottles I haven't even taken the plastic off the bottles. It's been so long since I did any like actual alcohol ink panels or anything that I've had these a while, and just haven't had an occasion to use them. But when I can get them on sale, I like to pick them up so I'll have them when I need them. And the other day I was working on some project and I was thinking I wish I had some panels to cut down for cards. So maybe here shortly, of course there's a lot of videos I want to make and only so much time to sit down to do videos. Right, so we just have to do what we can when we can. And let me know in the comments if that's something you are interested in seeing. Tiffany Solario does a lot with alcohol inks and sprays. So she is a fabulous resource for, if you're interested in doing that or learning a little more, getting a little more comfortable with your spray mediums and your alcohol inks. I know somebody was saying you could use them on your gel plate. Of course, I mean, it's going to stain your gel plate, but I mean, if you use stuff, that's going to happen. So I think some of the ones they had on sale were some of the inks that I already had. I do wish they had more of their alcohol markers open stock. but they sell them in sets. The nice thing about it is they have them on sale quite often, so you can get their markers for a good price. I seem to have better luck with the Altenew markers than I have had with the Copics. I find the Copics tend to kind of leak, and I don't like that. And I'll tell you about bins. This one here is a fridge bin. So the bottom is mostly flat. It's got one little indentation around here, but it doesn't affect too much the way the markers sit, or the bottles sit in there. This one is mostly flat on the bottom, except where they have the feet. They have these little metal things that stick up. So of course, you know, you put a bottle on there and it tends to want to tilt over. And these ones have a big indentation. So I don't know if you can see on the camera. So these are wanting to kind of be tilted, which I find somewhat annoying. And as you can probably tell, I watched Tiffany, and she has a nice storage system, like for her sprays and things, but it sits on a desk. I don't have desk or tabletop or countertop space to have something like that to sit. So this holds what? 24 markers with space for maybe some other stuff in here. And let's see what this one will hold. Oh, this holds a lot more. That holds a whole lot more. And I have about switched over, so I have a full bottle of the blending solution, but people that I have watched have about convinced me that alcohol, just regular alcohol, is the way to go. Make sure you get the right strength for the best results. And I got these little spray bottles on Amazon. I love them. So you can see that is a lot. And I have another small box of cheap alcohol inks that I got off of Amazon. They're inexpensive, but they've worked really well. I'm just switching from these to the Altenew simply because I will need over time to get these as refills for my pens. But this was a Picasso alcohol ink collection, so now I can take them out of their little box and put them in here. I did have them sort of by color. But there again, as I have used them, they have gotten out of order. So this will be a good time for me to kind of get them in some kind of order here. And not only that, I'm going to have room. Let's see. Let me move this black and move those down there and put these purples together. Blues and greens, and then there's a low density and a high density white, which at one time I didn't know the difference. Oh, I've got a bunch more over here, duh. More blues. Oh, another, well, it's magenta. It's just going to have to go there. And more greens, and then this is coffees and black. And wow, that has emptied out that box, so I can throw it away. And I will use these containers for something else, maybe some even in the kitchen. And then I have this bin. So back when I did Kendra's card challenge, the second one, back then she was having to provide her own prizes, and this was in the prize pack I won. So I'm going to, oh, that's my alcohol lift ink there. There are, oh, this is some photo paper. And I don't even know why this was in there for my envelope maker. That's crazy. So I have some other alcohol papers. So anyway, this actually held more than I thought, and then freed up a little room in here for some of my other doodads. I bought this, I didn't buy this too long ago, and of course I haven't used it yet. Story of Our Lives as Crafters. The collecting is so much fun. So anyway, and I will have to open these. Like I say, most of these I haven't even taken the plastic off, and I'm not going to do that now because you know, I wish they, and it's not just this company, it's all the companies. You get sprays, none of them have the little zippy thing on there where you can just, you know, like a lot of the food bottles have now, where you can just zip the thing open. I don't know why. Oh, and I will show you while I'm still filming here. One of the reasons I love the Altenew alcohol ink markers is You have this beautiful brush tip. It's marvelous. And instead of that huge chisel tip, let's see, is that going to be? Yes, you have this teeny tiny little point. I love these points. They're fabulous. It makes your coloring life so much easier. So I do still have some Copics that, and I'll just use them till they go away, but I probably won't get refills for them. Especially the red ones seem to get all poopy. And as a matter of fact, I can show you what I mean. I think I can grab like almost any red here. And so I don't know if you can see how messy it is. Come on, focus for me. See how messy that is? And see how up around here, that is where it kind of leaks out. You can see it's all leaky in the cap, in and around the cap. And somebody was saying, well, if you twist it when you pull it off, and I have, as far as I know, I haven't done that to any of these. But yeah, I don't like. And then these are worse than any of the other markers, because I do have a few of the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends, which I'm not even sure they're making anymore, and they don't poop out the ink. So I don't know if it's just me, if it's a manufacturing, like a design thing. I'm just not sure. I have not used enough different types of alcohol markers to know that. So if any of you know that, you could share that with me. So, but anyway, I just wanted to, I haven't made a, I think I put up a video back at the beginning of the week, and I've wanted to do a bunch of stuff. My husband and I went to the store today, and it takes all day because you know, everything, like if we want to go to the Publix grocery store, or goodness, Home Depot or Lowe's, it's a 40-45 minute drive in any direction. And then you've got traffic and parking and walking and all that good stuff. And my ancient self, my arthritis is killing me. My feet, knees, and everything is hurts. So I am, oh, and I will tell you what, as long as we're here, why don't we do an unboxing? So Desiree Kimmerly at sorry if I butchered your last name, Desiree, include a thank you. She just came out with new stamps, and I couldn't resist them because I love her stuff. So that was my big purchase. I guess she did a pre-order at the end of March, and I just went ahead. And then these I have had for a couple of weeks here and haven't opened them. Pink and Name came out with a new release. I don't buy a lot of new release stuff, but I did get this. Usually I don't buy it unless it's on sale or I have a coupon or both. Oh, isn't that cute? So I was going to wait and like open these and then use them in a video, but you know, I just can't stand it. Like I said, I think I've had this like 2 weeks now. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. I even have an email sitting in my inbox saying, you know, how did you like your goodies? So let's see here. I fell in love with these sentiments. It's a big old sentiment. And they're, you know, birthday themed, although Party Time or Let's Celebrate could, be for any occasion. You know, you do a graduation or, I mean, any kind of celebration. But what sold me on them was this die set. So this is a balloon die set, as you can see, but it cuts these out. So, I mean, how cool is that? So I couldn't resist them. Right, double duty. And then I wanted to try, I keep saying I'm going to do a foiling video. And I swear I'm going to. But this is new. Now, some of these, so some of them are like the same thing that's in this stamp set and another stamp set that they came out, but I did not get. So these are their toner sheets, they're foilables. And they're all kinds of sentiments. This is their Mega Birthday Sentiments foilable sheets. Not very expensive either. So see, these foil, of course, the black toner is what foils. And then you cut those out. And then here, this will foil. Wonder if you could line up your toner, like once you run this through. But anyway. So are there 4 of each? Let's celebrate. Happy birthday. I'm not even paying any attention here. Oh no, it's Party Time and Best Birthday Ever. And then you have, oh, sorry, these sentiments. I can't read upside down, y'all. Everything's better with sprinkles on top. Sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday. May all of your wishes come true. It's time to celebrate with lots of cake. Wishing you the sweetest birthday. You're never too old for cake. Wishing you a big slice of happiness. We're like frosting and cake, better together. Have a sweet birthday. Hope your day is filled with extra icing. Thank you for being so sweet. Did someone say cake? make a wish, and did someone say cake again? May all of your wishes come true. Sweet wishes. Have a sweet birthday. And I actually have some cupcake stamps that I could use these with as well. And then these are pretty sure she has a new stamp set too that looks like these. Love the fonts. So, and I'm looking forward to trying these out. Of course, all I have is, I would like to get a mini mink, but all I have is just, you know, heat laminator that, actually it does hot or cold laminating, but it's a cheapie from Amazon. Then I got these foilables. They are, and I'm going to have to sort of research these more. Come off. Okay, there we go. See, that's color. So I'm assuming you would use like one of the transparent, I don't know. Foils. So I'm going to have to look at these a little bit. Foilable panels. So, and I do have some like iridescent foil to use, so you can still see the color through. And then this was a freebie because I got so much. And he's just a cutie pie. It's a cute little mouse fluttering by to say hi, just for you, hello there, and thinking of you, little butterflies and things. So that's cute. I like their little critters that Pink and Mane has. So that's that's been sitting here for so long. Stuff is going to start like sliding into, because I have a huge pile over here. So we might have an avalanche, a craft-a-lanche. And then I'm very excited to get these stamps. I will try to remember. Isn't that a gorgeous package? Oh, look at that. Now that's a miniature of one of her stamp sets that I have. And it's her stamp sets, they're just fabulous. That's all I can say. And if I can remember, I'll link her store in the video just in case you want to go check it out. And also her channel. She has a new membership. It's not on YouTube. I think it's called Podia. So it's a new community that she is starting. And she has both a free and a paid option. And you can do, okay, I'm just going to have to cut this. Anyway, it's real nice. She has tutorials and things over there. And I'm looking forward to see what you know, some of the things she's going to have on there. Just going to have to tear tear this off of here. And there is, that has her website, includeathankyou.com. And then here are her stamp sets, and I'm not sure which one is my favorite. So this is called a Tangled Portal. Try to get it in totally in camera. Be fearless, breathe, believe, be kind, just be, or just be fearless. Anyway, Sean Manley at Manly Made Minute, he has done some stuff with these. I think Bitty Penny has too. And I need to go over there and catch up on some of my Bitty Penny videos. These are borders. And it's called A Tangled Maze. And these are wonderful. I love this one. It looks like you could have a straw or a candy cane. And I also like this one. To me, that almost looks like, I don't know, a chain on a piece of equipment. Has a very masculine feel. Then we have a Tangled Floral Box. This is one of my favorites out of this collection. This and this. Also love this. Sean did a couple of cards with this that are fabulous. And then stay curious, use your wings. Not all who wander are lost. Be authentic. And then this one is a Tangled Block. Happy birthday. I love that this is just nice and plain type font. Then creativity is intelligence, having fun. Let it go and make memories. And these, you could stamp these, and if you have a little tiny postage die, you could cut these out and do like little postage stamps, which I think would be great. Doesn't that look like a peas in a pod? So I'm looking forward to stamping some of these out and creating with them. And then I think she gave me one of the cards that she did. And I'm going to, oh, and I have another, oh, what did I do with it? I got a card from a friend. And I put it over to the side. Doggone it. Okay. I'll look for that in a second. I love getting happy mail. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And this is one of my favorite cards that she did. I am so happy to get this card. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Love her handwriting. Look at her handwriting. I love that. And she has a personalized sticker. Love that. And she signed it and dated it. So that is a card I'm going to keep. Gosh, I love this. And look, she got some gold. So this gold embossing isn't perfect, but look how, we always want to wipe off all the extra embossing powder, but I don't know if you can see it. When you see this in person, the little imperfections of the extra embossing powder actually add to the look of this card. There's some little sprinkles and things around here. It's really pretty in person. Now, I'm one who usually has to try to brush all that away. Maybe I shouldn't brush it away every time. Anyway, this is so pretty. I love it. And I love these stamps. Love them. And I can't decide which one is my favorite because every one I look at, like I think this is my favorite out of that one. I told you I love the two stamps here. I love both of these out of this set. And I'm just not even sure this one. I'm going to have to stamp all of these out and try them. They're just really lovely. And she has some previous releases also, and I don't have every single one, but I have a lot of them, y'all. And I'm wondering where I put my card that I got this week. But I set it aside. Oh, I bet you I know where it is. I was working on a craft roulette card, which I don't know if I'm going to get done. And it's not over here either. Well, Melissa Klepser sent me a card, and I have lost it. So I had it in a container sitting here because I had planned to show it when I did a video, and of course now I found it. I found it. Happy mail has arrived. And it is hilarious. We have the same personalized stamp, except of course hers is Melissa's and mine has my name on it. Lead me not into temptation, I know the way. Isn't that cute? I love a little kitty cat. So, pretty card. I love it. And I guess that's all I have for the moment. Oh, see, there's my stamp. Okay, focus you. There's my stamp. So I think that's so funny. We have the same one. Actually, I have 3 of those personalized stamps from Tailored Expressions, but it's not her Tailored Expressions website. It is TE Made for Me Custom Designs. And I've ordered 3 of these personalized stamps from her. And you can see how black these are because even though I cleaned them, I have used and used and used and used these on hundreds of cards. I love them. So thanks for hanging with me and watching me organize or try to organize. My craft room is getting out of control. it's messy. We have a friend is getting baptized tomorrow, and he wants us. I don't think my husband will make it because he's probably going to be working, but I'm going to go because I think it'll mean a lot to him for one of us to be there. He did call and ask us if we would come, so I'll be doing that. But I'm sure I will see everybody all around YouTube in the chats at some point. And thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.